Hello, friends.
Good morning.
So, had a little 4 a.m. bonding moment with one of my boys today.
Oh, yeah?
One of my college
4 a.m.
sons.
Like, who else is up at 4 a.m.
I
besides
know,
us?
right?
Your son.
I was getting ready, took a shower, walk out in the living room, and I'm like, he's here.
Awake.
He's not in his townhouse at JBU. And he had been there all night.
Oh.
I guess so. He's like a triple major, but one of them is art and illustration. So it's finals week, which means they have all these projects that are due. And I don't know where he gets it from. He's a little bit of a perfectionist.
Huh. Interesting. Ross, do you know where he might get it
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Wife. I don't
Where I'm from, yeah. And he had been up all night working on this project, just trying to get it done and get it right and all that. And I was like, good morning. Welcome home. And he's like, hey, I'm almost done. I'm like, it's 4 a.m. And I guess I don't ever remember pulling an all-nighter.
I didn't either.
Okay, really?
No.
I was just like, it is what it is at this
I feel
point.
like people talk about it like it's a normal thing. Like you haven't even been to college if you didn't pull an all-nighter.
I feel like for artists, pulling all-nighters is not unheard of.
That's interesting, yeah.
I was
Maybe
a business major.
Yeah.
And I wasn't that hardcore. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to establish a new thing. I was like, it is what it is at this point. If I don't know it by now, ain't nothing happening overnight.
That's fair.
And I always heard nothing good happens after midnight. So I just went to bed.
My thing is nothing good happens after 7:30 p.m. So I cut school off after that because my brain just stops working.
Oh, so disciplined of you, Ross.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, so this story takes us to, yes, you guys guessed it, Disneyland.
Okay.
Have y'all been?
What did it say? The most magical place on earth? That's
Yes.
what they say?
I have been.
Was it magical for you, Ross?
We did a whole speed run of it. So we did all 4 or 5 parks in a day.
Oh, wow.
So it was tiring for me.
No
I was gonna
kidding.
say.
How about you,
Nothing
Mark?
magical about a parent having to take somebody through that. I think it's more magical for the kids than the caregivers. But
Have you been? Was it magical for you, Mark?
it was magical when I was a kid, yes.
Yes. You know, it's funny. Neither one of us have a super exciting story because we went to, and it was unmagical because we lost my baby brother.
Oh.
It was terrifying.
In a place like that would be, yeah.
Did you find him?
We did. Luckily, had experience getting lost in the Walmart, and so he knew what to do.
Okay.
That's good.
So, anyways,
Good preparation.
this one, this story was a little, very magical for a certain little girl. She was in line to meet Woody from Toy Story.
Nice.
I would say she's probably about 12.
Okay.
And she's walking by. She's seeing all of these children with cheerful faces, just super ecstatic to meet Woody. Are you guys fans of Woody? Mm-hmm. Ross is like, different.
I'm more of a Buzz Lightyear fan, if I'm being honest.
Of course you would be.
Buzz to the what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Infinity and beyond. Yeah.
So she's waiting in line to meet Woody, and Woody picks up on something that's a little different about this little girl. He notices that she's deaf.
Oh, wow.
And Woody not only recognizes this, but starts speaking to her in American Sign Language.
Nice.
Asking her name.
That's awesome.
And so, you're watching this video interaction, and you can tell he's like, hi, my name's Woody. I'm so happy to meet you. What's your name, right? And so they start signing back and forth. And this alone was just the most magical thing that could have happened.
That's really
to
cool.
this little girl. Mom pulls out her phone immediately, starts to record it because this doesn't happen very often, right? And within minutes, this video gets over 1 million views on
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Talk about taking a magical experience to a whole new level that whereas we might be overwhelmed with all the noise and all the people and all the things going on, she has a limited amount of exposure to what's happening around her. But that alone, that experience with Woody and him signing to her was the one piece of magic that nobody else can experience.
Right. And she's going to hang on to that memory for a long time. That's really, really cool. That is our positive difference. Story of the day.
Real people, real life. The KLRC Morning Show. 90.9 KLRC.
Y'all, my 6-year-old, I learned he started a business.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's pretty entrepreneurial.
It is. So it started off with a few weeks ago when they had a few days off. He's like, Mama, we have to drive by school. We have to see how the mud is doing. And I'm like,
The
what?
mud?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't understand. He's like, we just have to drive by there. I have to make sure it's not dry. And I'm like, okay. So we do that.
So
And
you
I'm
listen to him
so
like without
confused.
questioning him?
No,
Okay.
because initially, maybe like 3 months ago, he's like, we're digging a hole and we're digging a hole to China.
Sure.
So I was
Okay.
like, okay, I don't really know where this is going. Fine.
Yeah.
So we do that. And then last week, I get a message from a mom at school, and the message reads, Cox, Mud, and Logs. And then it has workers, and it lists like 6 of the students. And
So
then,
you know, as employees?
yes. And it's a partnership with
Okay.
one of his classmates.
Oh, nice.
And Cox, Mud, and Logs, it pays its workers 5 cents a week.
Okay.
Oh,
And for
That's
more
not good.
for more information about the payments, it lists the 2 owners.
Okay. Yeah.
Cox, Mud, and Logs is located, and then it lists the school.
Okay.
For more information about Cox, Mud, and Logs, contact the 2
Yes.
owners. And if you're interested in working for them, also
So they're
contact the 2 owners.
recruiting.
They
more.
are.
They must be growing.
They are growing. So depending on what campus they're at, because they have 2 for school, it's either Cox, Mud, and Logs or
Okay.
Cox Internet.
oh wow.
So they're providing Wi-Fi too. For,
Depends. Because at the other campus, they don't have very good reception,
Okay. Yeah.
Wi-Fi reception. So I guess they established their own company
So
out there.
was this like a school project, or was it
No.
just the 2 days off? He's just sitting there pondering, okay, I'm out of school. I need to do something with my life.
Honestly, it's been a challenging year.
yeah.
Okay.
And there were weeks where he would come home really sad, like nobody was playing with him. And then we had some conversations around, it's really important that we respect people's words, because when we don't respect people's words, people don't want to be our friends. And so he started trying to make things right with
Yeah.
some individuals, and one of them being his
Now they're
co-partner,
business
founder,
partners.
business partner.
Paying people 5 cents a week.
And so he comes home last week and he's like, I need to find money because we need to pay your people tomorrow. But we don't need to
payday.
pay everybody, Mama, just some, because some don't like to work all week. They just like to work half of the week. So we just need to pay them the full week. And then I was like, okay, son, fair. But we need to start creating some like fake money because this is going to run out real quick.
Mama's the bank, and the bank has got limits.
Exactly.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
So a little earlier this hour, we were playing that Matthew West song. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me, a friend of mine actually told me about this. They're like, what if you could write an extra verse to that song with Matthew West? He's got lines in there like, I'm good at always falling down. You, talking about God, you're good at never giving up. I'm good at getting turned around. You're good at saying I'm still loved. Mm-hmm. I was like, there's some pretty good lines in there.
Yes, they are.
And we've got our own stuff. We're like, hey, we're pretty good at this. And thankfully, God's good at fill in the blank kind of thing. So I thought, if you guys are up for it, let's try it. If we were to write some more lyrics to the Matthew West song, where you fill in, I'm good at blank, and he's good at blank. So, for example, I was thinking about this for me. I'm really good at wondering if that was too many times. Like sometime when I've, messed something up, did something I shouldn't have, or didn't do something that I knew I was supposed to do, and just wondering like, okay, I've lived a lot of life, so I've made a lot of mistakes. Was that too many times? And he's really good at steadfast love. Like, I love that idea that he's just so relentless in how he loves us. So I'll give you a little time. Are you guys up for it?
Yeah.
Write your own lyric this morning?
That's a really good idea. And I think everybody has their own version.
Yes. Yeah, I'm thinking we could probably put a lot of verses together. We'll even put it up on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
If you can't call or text, maybe you could do a little comment on there. I'm good at blank, and he's good at fill in the blank too. Okay? You can call or text us 800-909-KLRC or jump on the KLRC Morning Show Facebook page.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC. The positive difference.
So if you're just joining us this morning, so we were talking about that Matthew West song, the new one, Good. And he's got those lines in there. I'm good at always falling down. And then he says about God, you're good at never giving up. I love that. I'm good at getting turned around. You're good at saying I'm still loved. And a friend of mine mentioned this. I thought it was kind of an interesting thought of, what if you were to write a few more lines for Matthew's song? What would be your fill in the blank? I'm good at, and then he's good at. So like I mentioned for me, I'm like, I'm really good at wondering, okay, was this one too many times? Did I mess this up one too many times? Did I forget to do the thing I should have done one too many times? And he's really good at saying, I'm all about steadfast love. I love you more than you can mess things up, which is pretty awesome. Do you guys have would you fill in the blank with?
I would say I'm good at staying busy. He's good at being still.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Ross, what about you?
Man, I would say, thinking about it for a second, I'm good at getting burnt out. Very good at getting burnt out. And he's very good at being my sustainer.
I like that too. Well, those are really, really good. If you want to join the conversation this morning, we'd love to know, what would you fill in the blank with? I'm good at, and he's good at. You can share that on the KLRC Facebook page, or you can call or text us 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
That Matthew West song, Good, that we've been playing. He's got those lines, the lyrics in there. I'm good at always falling down. You're good at never giving up.
Yes.
Talking about God. I'm good at getting turned around. You're good at saying I'm still loved. So we've been talking about, if you could add another line or two to the song, what's your fill in the blank for I'm good at and he's good at? People have been jumping in on the KLRC Facebook page too.
Yes, and we received a text from a listener that said, I'm good at being hard on myself, and he's good at building me up.
We got another one too. I'm good at being anxious, and he's good at being patient.
That's really good. Aaron says, I'm good at worrying. He's good at calming the storms. I love that. BJ said, I'm good at trying to do things on my own. Hello.
Yes.
He's good at reminding me his ways are better.
Yes.
That's really, really good.
And we actually got one more too that I'm looking at. I'm good at believing that I am not good enough. And he is good at constantly and gently reminding me what is true.
Oh, that's really good too.
I was calling to give you another line for the West.
Yes.
I am good at feeling lonely or alone, and you are good at always being there.
Oh, that's really good.
That's beautiful.
That's really, really good. Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy Cinco de Mayo birthdays!
Let's go. Hey!
Yes.
Happy birthday.
It's all right, Ross. You're a little late to the party. That's okay.
Yeah, he's a little late. But the rest of us did just fine. Thank you very much. All right, it is Cinco de Mayo. Time for some Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash birthdays for Tuesday, May the 5th.
Happy 19th birthday to Riley Scott in Springdale.
And our good friend Presley turns 15 today, BJ's daughter. Congrats.
Happy birthday. And happy birthday to Keaton Still, turning 12 in Farmington too this morning.
Amelia Gaston is turning 18 in Fayetteville.
And Johnny Earp in Jay, Oklahoma. That is a great name.
I love
That
it.
is.
Turning 66 today.
That's amazing. And Paisley Sutherland's turning 15 in Prairie Grove today too.
Okay. All right. So the randomizer is going to pick a winner for us. Johnny Earp.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Enjoy a trip to the Marketplace Grill.